What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, French Fry of the Sea, and we are back at it with some more Fields of Mistria on this Saturday night. So I do apologize for the late stream. Something came up. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream this late or at the right time, at 8 o'clock. For those of you who may be watching the VOD or tuning in now, I do typically stream around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's put you up here. Alright, hang on, let me lower that, okay. But yeah, so I usually stream about 8 o'clock-ish. But tonight I drew a little later, so I apologize for any inconveniences that might have caused. But yeah, if you can't tell by the title, we are going to be talking. Once you're ready, okay? Sweet potatoes, yes! You guys just were ready already. Oh, it's awesome. But we're going to be talking about the anime One Piece. Now, a little backstory. I love One Piece. I got into it when I was a kid, back when it was on Toonami. And Toonami, back when that itself was on Cartoon Network on Saturday nights instead of Adult Swim. I think we need wood, right? First of all, let's sell yam. No, not all 5. Oh gosh, a sweet potato, yam. Yeah, let's sell that. Let's go into town, see what we need. I'm pretty sure it's wood. So we'll go ahead and cut down this tree. But yeah, I remember watching One Piece when it first aired on Toonami in the US. That was like my Saturday night ritual, was watching One Piece and Naruto, and Bobobo and Dragon Ball Z. And when they came on, I'm not sure if anyone else might remember Zatch Bell and Prince of Tennis, Mayor. There's a slew of anime I remember. Come on at that time. And One Piece is one of those shows, anime, that really caught my attention. But sorry, Margaret. Sorry. But yeah, we need a lot of wood. As I got older, it still mattered to me, but eventually Toonami was pulled from the Cartoon Network. And with it, so was the anime that appeared on Toonami, with the exception of Naruto, which moved to Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights. Naruto then was like the very last thing aired before Cartoon Network ended and Adult Swim came on. But I remember One Piece being this crazy anime, because I'd never known, back then I didn't really know a lot about anime. I really loved Luffy, Straw Hat Luffy, or Monkey D. Luffy, is charisma and his gumption, what the word is. I'm not good at words, but his just all in all interestingness about him and his dream of the One Piece. Let's look real quick what we have here. Ice cream sundae, chocolate cake, spiced cheddar, mocha, hot chocolate, iced coffee. Nothing there this week. The hairs, I don't see anything. Anyway, oh. Let's gossip. Ulrich. What the heck is that? An artifact that we don't have. Sorry, but anyway, it was just one of those things where it was, she no longer has what we wanted. I do like that though, I'll buy that. But yeah, it's just, you know, One Piece was this really cool, epic anime that featured these beloved characters that I really liked. And I remember the very last, I think, season that Toonami aired was the Skypiea arc. I don't even think it finished Skypiea at that. I think it kind of ended before Skypiea was finished. But I think at that time Funimation was around, and so Funimation continued airing One Piece in the US, and so did I think 4Kids. I remember really loving the Alabasta arc because we were introduced to so many new devil fruit users, and to me that was always like the biggest thing about One Piece was the new devil fruits. To me it's kind of like the manga anime Bleach. Love the storytelling and the characters, but I'm really mostly there for the new Zanpakuto, the new abilities and powers being revealed. And One Piece has no shy away from new devil fruit powers, or cursed fruit powers, whichever one you use. But I'm gonna get that even though I can't do it now. Alright, let's, oh wait, hang on. We'll get rid of, not that, we need that. Crafting. So we're get rid of that. Why he never gets new wares this was. Ooh, that's not hard to make actually. Kinda is not to play, but anyway. But yeah, it's just I remember loving Baroque Works, even though they were the bad guys and we were like the bad people. Just flat out loving the characteristic of each Baroque Works member. And my favorite, even back then, it was the flamboyant Mr. 2 Bonplay. I really enjoyed Mr. 2's character greatly. But what I want to talk about today is the Straw Hats themselves. You know, they're interesting characters. And Oda does a really good job character development in One Piece is so crazy, especially given the fact of how long One Piece has been running for, and it's still not boring. It's still eye-catching. As all heck, I mean, One Piece is one of the most beloved manga there are, and it still is worthy of its title of a member of the Big Three. But just so you don't know, the Big Three, there's constant arguments about what the Big Three was. The Big Three was Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. Bleach arguably was the least popular of the Big Three, but it was the third most popular, or one of the three most popular anime and manga of its time, and therefore was a part of the Big Three. But One Piece and Naruto were the more popular ones. Ooh, a rockery. Were definitely more popular amongst the anime and manga. But anyway, I always found it very interesting how you know, One Piece has been around forever, yet has not aged poorly and continues to be an amazing thing. Hang on, guys, be right back. Back, sorry guys. I mean, despite everything, One Piece is still very popular. Excuse me. And is just killing it. I mean, Oda is arguably one of the greatest mangaka, I believe is the term, ever. Still going strong after all these years. And the main stage being the Straw Hats still. Like, you know, it's just crazy because looking at it, you wouldn't really see, you really wouldn't understand, I guess, what all really is going on. Like, there's a loudmouth kid of a straw hat, a moody swordsman, a perverted cook, a money-hungry, money-hungry navigator, and a scaredy cat sharpshooter. And that's just the beginning, of course. Later on we get, Robin's introduced, Brooke, and the rest of them. But it's just really interesting seeing, that, because I feel like if I didn't know what One Piece was as a kid, I wouldn't want to get into One Piece now. I recently got back into One Piece, so I wouldn't want to get into One Piece now because it's just so massive and long. I mean, One Piece itself, I think at this point, is one of the longest running manga there are that has never changed names. One of the longest running anime. I don't know if it is the longest or not, I'm not entirely sure. But it definitely is right up there. I think there's no denying that. It's right up there. And that in itself is an achievement. But I'm interested to know who is the favorite of the Straw Hats. I think my favorite has to be Sanji. I absolutely adore Sanji. Because let's be honest, Sanji's a flirt. He's a massive flirt. But he's not weak by any standards or any means. Though I have understood. That's some fencing. But I have understood that Sanji is kind of weak right now. I haven't been able to keep up with the manga because I haven't really had a way to read the manga. But I'm currently starting from the very beginning. I got the big manga, the one that has the 3 volumes in one. Which I see how that's kind of an issue because each manga has its own cover art, similar to comic books in America. And I understand, it's an issue because can I cut this down? Alright, let's go back. But with the big chunky manga, I call it. I'm sure it has its own name, but the issue with that is, you don't get the individual artwork. Now it is on the front, a little piece of it, of all 3, but it's just not. It's not all of it. And I think it's always that was one of the things that always caught my attention about manga, even to this day. If I've never seen or read the manga, seeing the cover art, that's always the eye catcher. First and foremost is the cover art. It's very rarely ever, the story itself at first. And that's what always sells me on manga. But, if the cover art's not good, I'm more than likely not going to pick up the manga. I'm not going to read the manga. Because it's just not going to be something I'm into. It's not going to be something that catches my eye that makes me want to pick up the manga and say, hey, I want to read this. And One Piece has always done a fantastic job at showing off its manga. And really promoting One Piece. Oda has always done a fantastic job of that. And so not being able to see the actual cover art itself in full is a little disappointing, but at the same time, I think it's like $12 or something for Look at that stars. Yes. No, it's pretty. I love it. I really love it, guys. Sorry. Anyway, let's see. What else do we want to sell? Nothing really. Fruits, cooking ingredients. Let's put that down here. I think we are cooking ingredients before. Yeah, fruits right here already. There's one we're missing. Haven't come across it yet. But yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I do definitely love Sanji. He's just definitely, wow, blacksmith level 25. That's my second highest, next to cooking. Dinner for two. Let's run that. Alright. But yeah, it's just Sanji is the gentleman pirate, as he's called. And I really enjoy Sanji because of that. I think he's a really cool character. You know, I just realized my axe is the only thing I don't have upgraded. I need to fix that. So I can get this. Get some hardwood. Press down this tree. But yeah, let me know in the chat or over on YouTube where the VOD will be uploaded. Frenchfry_the_sea. Let me know over there who your favorite One Piece character is. Whether it's a member of the Straw Hat Pirates, a member of the Seven Warlords, the Four Emperors, the Navy, or even the world government in One Piece. I'm interested to know who is your favorite and why. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for the One Piece discussion, because that was really bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm currently watching the anime too. I'm in the Alabasta arc. This game was one of my favorite arcs of One Piece. That and Impel Down. I thought was really good. Oh wow, we're missing like 3 cool flowers. Let's look for those. Oh gosh. Sorry guys, I'm yawning, I'm tired. This might be a short stream today, or tonight, because I started so late. I didn't really sleep well last night either. So, yeah, oh, we got fast logs. Rosemary, that's what we were missing, is rosemary. I am tired. Horseradish is like everywhere. I like this. There There we go. Oh, wow. We got a bunch of stuff. So much stuff we can't even get it all. About to come back tomorrow for those beds. That's cool, we got a new bed. We'll have to definitely use that. Alright, let's get back to... Oh gosh. So I definitely want to get the general store done today. I want to get that done, and if I wasn't so tired, I would try to get the I would definitely try open up this silver chest and see what we have in here. Ooh, a lot of hardwood. And a good bit of gold. Go sleep in our little cozy bed with an apple above our head. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, and Pride Month's coming to an end. This is the last Pride Month stream. Can't believe Pride Month came and went so fast. I hope everybody who celebrates has had a good Pride Month. I have had a pretty good Pride Month. Nothing negative happened, which I'm thankful for. Steamed broccoli. Let's see here, this is worth 40, that's worth 75. Let's pick up Stormy. Let's go get some more seeds. Activate water. Alright, oh yeah, we're going to go, oh wait. Yeah, I definitely want to get the store up so I can get that third backpack. Is it just me or do the trees overnight? That's definitely a weird thing that needs to be investigated in this town. Alright, oh yeah, next month we're getting the new update to Fields of Mistria. I'm excited. I'm really excited for that, to get that new update and see, you know, romance, which kind of struck out. We struck out like Sanji does with every female character he flirts with. With March. We struck out with March. Which sucks, but you know it happens. I'm nodding so much. You want a gift for Dozy? Might suggest this uncut emerald. It makes quite the statement. Focus, Balor. I'm looking for dog treats. Poor Balor. Tile roof fence. Let's buy that. And we don't have room. Well. There we go. Oh, yes, we have enough for everything. Quest for iron. Mr. March said if I could bring him iron, he'd make me a sword. I've been saving my allowance for forever to post this. Wait, it costs some money to post on the board for me to find? What is this madness? There we go. Build some of those. I don't like how clay is hard to find. That's one thing I will say about this game is I wish clay was easier to obtain. Oh yeah, I'm coming back from stuff as I went in my area. Spring bed. Oh, they're so hard to make. But you know what? We'll get it eventually. Alright, now we gotta go find the mare, as I call her, Adeline. Or Adeline. And let her know we've done it. Real quick, I'm gonna squeeze by you, my man. See what's here. Stone wall. Ah, I like that. The tide set. The tide set. Other. Get this under other. Kinda like the brown tile. The green's kind of pretty though. But we can make one? Is that a set or is that only one? We made one? Oh my gosh, it's gonna take forever to make. March. Let's be honest, working in something that's forgiving as farming. You can't play around when you're working in molten metal. Actually, I hate to bust your bubble, but it's dangerous work that I do. Because you never know when an animal is going to not agree with you and attack you. Them animals are, well, not the animals, but the farm itself is quite rambunctious. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, we have to have money. Oops. We have to have money. Of course we do. Of course they want money from me. Why wouldn't they? We can make some tomato soup. Now what else can we make? Mushroom stew. Let's go ahead and make these. I don't think that went up at all. Oh, I need to make all of you. Oh, we can make the peaches and cream. Alright, let's do that. Let's make some of these recipes and sell them for money. Make our steamed broccoli. Alright, oh, we got one that's a gift. Maybe I liked it. March, you need broccoli. Not bad. It's a liked gift, universal liked gift. Shut up. Shut up. And this just breaks my heart. Oh well. Oopsie daisy. I'm gonna put it in my tree grove here. There we go. So in my tree grove. And I'm pretty sure this is just a normal tree. It's too big, so I've said everything else. Let's cut down this one. Where do we put wood? Not there. Wood should go. We don't have any wood, so let's put wood here. Actually, it's cooking crafting. I'll put you down there too. Sell. Now we have room to go do our thing. I don't know. It's like pizzas and cream. I think it's like a lot less than the one thing. Let's just see. Cream is 210. And this is 220. Let's do this. Make some tomato soup. I used to love tomato soup as a kid. Oh my gosh. I ate so much tomato soup. Alright, now let's make some jam. Some wild berry jam. Why can't we make blueberry jam? 140. Ooh! We want to make some blueberry jam because that is bussin'. I don't know what that word means. I've heard it though. Hopefully it's not a bad word. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I just know the young people say it. Oh, you can buy that stuff too? Wow. Anyway, I think I got an orange tree. I don't know. I don't want to spend that kind of money. Buy a couple things of sugar. Oh my gosh, I bankrupted us. Oh my gosh. Anyway. What? I don't have blueberries. Oh. I'm a dummy. Let's make this cucumber salad. So what do I have? I've been collecting. Tomato soup. And then I can make this. We need that wheat to grow. Sell that. I did can't figure out what I have. It's not blueberries. If it's blueberries, why is it not working? We'll put that light gift here. Let's see here. Cucumber salad. Blackberries. There, I'll put that in there. Okay, we got. Hopefully, we can make some blackberry jam. I don't know why I haven't sold those yet. Alright, let's see if we can get. Ooh! Sheesh! Heck yeah, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money in selling crops as food. Save complete. Thank you. I don't need any more nuts though. I need something a little more useful. Oh no, blackberries aren't. There's no blackberry jelly. Guys. I mean, luckily we can sell all this. Why is there not blackberry jelly? Why are blackberries worthless? I don't like this. Oh my gosh, that's so depressing. Alright, let's go down here, I guess. Put away our sugar. We bought a crap ton of. Everything. Let's take that and get some more iron. Crafting. Oh, our animals probably won't let out. These guys probably haven't ate in 2 days or so. They're probably angry at me. Let's go up here and make some eggs. Alright, let's make some eggs, guys. Oh my gosh, we're gonna make some. What's this? A copper beetle trail mix. I need your trail mix. Let's make some mayonnaise. It's only worth 90. You know. Oak sapling grass starter. It's only worth 10. It's worth 20. Flowers worth a lot. Alright, oh, there's that line. Let's turn it in. Done everything we need for the general store. Wonderful! I'll gather everyone together and meet you there. Alright. Looks like we're ready to start. Alright, folks, give me a season. A season and you'll have your brand new and improved general store. A season? Don't worry, Mom. All of you can stay at my place. Well, I think I could speed things up if I had a little assistance. How about it, French fry? These people want to use me, I swear. I swear. They just have me around to work for them non-stop. Always get something out of this besides an advanced general sword. Like, come on now. That's nice. Look at that mess. Time to show off the family famous sweeping technique. They're both sleeping like, yep. This is what we do. Wow, it's so beautiful. Everyone, thank you. This is a turning point for all of Mistria. You took the words out of my mouth. I'm glad we got to be a part of it. Slave for me to be a carpenter. Seems like you can turn your hand to pretty much anything, French fry. Alright family, let's get these shelves stocked.